Hello, Pisces, and welcome to my temple. Both has delivered a report about your life, and we are going to review it together. Please honor him by liking and subscribing to this video. So, we are going to cover your past, your present. We're going to look into your home and family life, dating and romance. We'll also be taking a look into your finances and your money. See if we cannot get you some advice. And last, we'll be taking a look into your projected future, based on the current path that you are on. So let's begin. Start with the Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hangman, your energy. So in the past, you were trying to figure out how to not be homeless, is what I get. Trying to see your prey, trying to see through the bullshit and figure out just what you're supposed to be going after. A lot of watching, though. A lot of watching people fail around you. Trying to not make the same mistakes that the other people around you have made. But laser beam focused on what not to do. Currently, you're in the Four of Swords. You're in a very stale position where you're trying to figure out how to make something grow. You're trying to figure out how to manifest and plant a field. You're planting seeds. So you're in the energy of trying to develop things, new ideas. Probably focused around business, money. But everything is a new beginning. You have not even taken the journey yet. And somehow or another, you are stuck. Stuck hanging from a tree, upside down. Night after night after night, moon cycle after moon cycle, you cannot seem to break free from this position that you are in. Also pick up the fact that you may have already been homeless yourself. Wandering through the fog, searching for something, but being lost. But currently you have no movement. You are as stagnant as the mummy in the tomb. You're trapped in a box with nowhere to go. And all you can do is look out the window at what's out there. See all the trees and just wonder, how do I create? See how your home life is going. So we have Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, and the Sun. Wheel of Fortune always speaks about being lucky, but it also means gambling, which can also be toxic. So, probably a lot of trips to the casino, hoping to win it big, taking whatever little money that you do have, and trying your luck. And you probably do this with a family member, because this is in your home section. So you share this in common with the family member, trying to get lucky at the casino. Eight of Cups is about sorrow, loss of love, and this is from a loved one. Not so much a broken heart. This is more beyond that. This is more like mourning and remembering loving times. Remembering loving times of being a child. And how bright and fun things were for you. How good you really did have it. But now crowning this section is just a pile of trash. You're just standing on this mound of shit. And all you can do is mourn and remember what love was and how it felt. Let's move on to your dating and love life. You have an Eight of Pentacles, an Ace of Wands, and a Knight of Swords. So for me to see all three of those together, it is very toxic, very drug-related. Eight of Pentacles, drinking. Ace of Wands, doing drugs, having lots of sex with random, new people. Knight of Swords, trying to act like you're smart and you know what you're doing, but you're actually just manipulating, as a Jedi would manipulate with mind tricks. You're a trickster. Swinging your sword all over. So you're very promiscuous. You have no dedication to anyone. It's pretty much what I get out of that. Drinking, drugging, and being a trickster. Tricking people. Let's check out your financial section. The Moon, the Devil, and Judgment. So you are in full-blown Pisces energy. You are a deceiver. You deceive people. The Devil shows toxicity, sexuality, hiding these things. As a result, the Judgment card finishes this section off, and this is about the divine, the universe, coming in to make a judgment call against you for how you operate with your money. So, with the moon and the devil together, with judgment, tells me you borderline rob people. You're a thief. Or you just simply lie about what you do. You hide it. But with the trickster and this toxicity being in your dating section, I would say that this is how you're exploiting for money. You're tricking people for money, either through lying, deceit, not very good here, Pisces. I'm sure you'll probably be clicking off here in a second. We'll see how your projected future looks. Knight of Wands, Fool, and Chariot. Not much transformation. Same energy. The Knight of Wands burns people. The Knight of Wands comes in and reiterates all this energy, but does it fast, in and out. More sexual energy coming in to just have sex and leave. And then the Fool just confirms that even more. With his dick hanging out and a big grin on his face. Stupid, immature, childish. Sexual energy. And then the Chariot. A portal. Traveling. Going to another destination. This is very young energy, because the Chariot being the very last card with this much toxic behavior means that you are just beginning. You haven't even begun to expand. You're just running around, getting drunk, getting high, fucking people over. That's what I get out of this. Until what? Until you have to leave? Until you're forced to leave? Until you get fed up with yourself, or others not giving you what you want, so you run away. Because the Fool runs away without thinking, and then the Chariot and the Knight of Wands in and out, flying away, burning people as you go. So this is burning bridges as you leave, is what this is. Not caring. The Fool does not care. Let's move on to some oracle cards to get this one wrapped up, because this is not a positive reading. But I'm here to deliver the messages that Thoth wants me to deliver. I'm not here to appease you. It's just for your own good to hear, so that you may make a course correction and hopefully be able to change your future for the better. But without someone here like me to tell you, there may not be anyone to tell you. Okay, so in the past you partnered up. Says it's better to ask for help than trying to do it all alone. Sure, you could try it on your own, but you don't need to. Let someone else contribute to your goals and save you some time. Well, this is user energy. This is what you were doing. You were forced to live in a tent or partner up with someone, but it was for the wrong reasons, not for love. It was beneficial to you to do this. We have the card of turnoff. There's a difference between knowing your self-worth and being overly demanding. You may need to readjust your expectations, try a kinder, gentler approach. Yes, they think you're too cold, you're too hard. You don't let anybody close enough. It goes back to this Eight of Cups energy of, this was the closest love out of anything I got here. And even this is just you remembering childhood love, which clearly you don't have anymore. We pull the card of divorce, final. Your inconceivable differences. So I was going to pull one more. So whatever's going on currently, probably with his partner situation, it's a done deal. It's finalized. There's no going back to it. But that's not what you want. You want to come back together. Reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So it's like one person has decided it's done. I think it's the other person. You've decided that it's a soul contract, spiritual union, and that you want to have a reconciliation, but you're stuck in this position, and there's no way for you to make this happen. You don't even know where to begin, because you're hanging from a tree by the tip of your toe for dear life. You have no power to make it happen. You have no ability to make this happen. You're rolling on luck, pure luck, no skill. We pull the card of, in the home section, fatal event. I'm sorry for what I've done, there's not a whole lot I can say. So you've made some big mistakes in the past. You've hurt a lot of people. You've been pretty fatal to relationships within your home life and your family. To the point where even your sorries no longer matter. And you don't know what there's left to say. You can't make up. You want to be a chaser. If only there's a way I could make you feel my love. But the problem is, you've done so much wrong in the past. The fatal event is done. We have the final fatal event. Whatever happened, it's now in the past and it will not be rewritten. Only the future can be changed, not the past. Especially when you're stuck in all this toxic behavior. You've made no change. And as far as your future is concerned, you don't plan on making any change. So how can you expect someone to feel your love when you can't enact it properly. You can't supply it. What's so toxic about this dating life? The challenge, testing lovers' interest and commitment. Hot to cold behaviors, make you work hard for their attention. Yeah, this is what you're doing to them. You, just like this Knight of Wands says, you come flying in with all this hot passion. You have drinks, and get drunk, and get high, and have sex, and make it seem like this is going to be just a bond. And then you turn right around, and you play the trickster. You act like they're supposed to work hard for your attention now. However, you have nothing to offer. You bring nothing to the table. So what challenge is there, other than for you to trick them? That's the challenge you have. Pull the card of center stage. You're the only one in their sexual pursuit. Your sexual satisfaction takes center stage. They put you on a pedestal. Probably because you're very beautiful. You may know how to please your partner very well because you're a trickster. You know what they want. You know how to get inside their mind. And because you're a Pisces, you know how to emotionally manipulate them. Because that is your energy, emotional manipulation. So you get them hooked, line, and sinker right away. But little do they know that you're a whole nother person underneath. You're really just a devil, a Knight of Wands, a burning devil flying in from the sky, being foolish, ready to leave as quick as you came. Especially if they don't give you what you want. Caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs, more going out than coming in. You're burning a hole in your pocket. Anytime you get $100, it catches on fire, and it's gone. You have too many options. Many options are becoming available to you now, or flooded by too many ideas. Do not get stuck in doubt when an offer presents itself. Seize the moment. Create multiple streams of income. That's about the best advice I've been able to get out of this entire reading. Is try to create multiple streams of income. And that does not mean multiple people to use as your streams of income. These doors, this isn't person 1, person 2, person 3, and person 4, and you gotta figure out how to get $100 out of every door. This is you figuring out how to create different businesses and entrepreneurship, because clearly you don't want to work. I don't pick up a hard worker from this. I pick up a trickster. Tricksters don't work hard. Tricksters use people. They manipulate. So this is calling for you to change your habits when it comes to money. This is a hard one, but I'm getting through it. A couple more cards for this future energy of burning people as you leave, burning bridges. Happy news. Messages of sweet affections, admiration, crushing on you, inner child, and psychic abilities. So whatever that means to you. Last card. Walking away. That's pretty much exactly what the Fool in the Chariot was, just walking away. Strong to get up and leave a tough situation, feeling drained emotionally and traveling distance. I mean, that pretty much confirms that wherever you're at right now, you're on the way out the door. And do you know where you're going? I really don't think you do. I think you're planning to get the hell out, but the fool typically has no clue where they're going. And this is just a woman dashing away, looking back, running up these stairs towards daylight. There's no, I don't know where you're going. But you're sure not staying where you're at. I know that's right. Well, Pisces, this one's been hard enough for me. I think I'm going to cut it off there, and hopefully this helps you get yourself on the right track so that the next time you come to visit me, we can have a little bit better of a conversation about this. I wish you the best. I'll see you the next time you join me in my temple.